Hey guys, Omar reached out to me recently to give some constructive criticism on your new website and see if there's anything that I can kind of offer which may help improve what you've got already. Firstly, I'd like to apologise if you can hear the dog snoring in the background. I have an English bulldog and he doesn't sleep very quietly. But yeah, going back to the website, a vastly improved difference to the previous website that you had. I mean, I like the functionality of it, plain, simple, to the point. So from that point of view, obviously your requested demo being the main lead that you're trying to generate from this website is forefront and center. As soon as you go on the website, because I mean, that's ultimately what the goal of the website is from having chatted to Omar. So with that in mind, I've written down a few things that I think may help with that conversion goal. Obviously, I'm not a financial expert, but I do know marketing, I do know websites, so hopefully some of the things that I say may or may not be relevant, but hopefully some things that I mentioned may go down to helping you implement better conversions. So firstly, straight off the bat, something that I've learned that really works well with a website is having a picture of a person, preferably someone who works within your firm. Websites as a whole are very impersonal, and the personal aspect of having a face as soon as you log on really makes people feel a little bit more comfortable with what they're looking at. Now, just from a marketing perspective, that helps a lot when coming down to trying to either generate an email or a phone call or something like that. They feel that something's behind the website. Secondly, there's no obvious phone number at the top of the page. I'd recommend putting a phone number in the header. Obviously, if someone's not going to request a demo, at least want them to try and phone you or email you. So I would really recommend getting a phone number at the top. The same with, you can hear him snoring. So the same with kind of social media links and everything like that. Not only does it help, obviously, people reach out and contact you should they have a problem, want to ask you a question, but it also makes you feel a little bit more real. Moving down to the content of the first page. Now, when it comes to marketing, obviously you're trying to sell a solution to a problem, to a particular audience and demographic. Without going into too much detail, the kind of problem or problems that the person may be facing needs to be identified straight off the bat, basically. I know you've got YQI, but I would probably change that to something more along the lines of, okay, for example, let's say I was trying to sell a car wash kit. I'd be like, are you tired with having a messy car in the summer when you want to look good for all your friends? For example, I know it's a completely different industry, but the point still remains. You need to address the person's problem because that instantly perks their attention. So after you've established exactly what the problems are and the problems you're solving with your platform, that should kind of be the main thing that you're addressing straight off the bat. This is your problem, and then the rest of the kind of the website should be around solving those problems, and then also showing you're credible enough or have the skill set required to actually solve those problems. So that's what I would really try and dedicate this initial first couple of folds of the page towards. Secondly, on top of that, I know you're a startup company, but reviews. Once again, we're really trying to make people trust you here. So trust is the main thing you're trying to sell, because that ultimately shows that you can fix or solve the problems that these people may be having. Reviews being a fantastic way to do that. A lot of my clients now, we're using mainly video reviews and having absolutely amazing results with that. Just from anyone that may have used your platform or knows about people in your business who could maybe give you some credibility or like a review on your skill sets. Anything like that can work really well. Another great thing as well, once again going back to trying to get people to to encourage to talk to you is live chat. I don't know what your resources are like in terms of people that can answer customer service questions, but no doubt you'll be increasing that in the future. Live chat being a great one. Anyone that has any questions and you've got either kind of an automated response maybe initially you could use, and going forward someone on the other end of the live chat who can really help people with any questions they've got about the demo or the software, because ultimately everything should be towards trying to get people to sign up for the demo. Coming back to the point I was making before about showing people that you can solve their problem, that really comes down to showing them and not telling them. There's one thing saying, okay, we've got this amazing platform here that can solve these particular issues, but if you do not show them, that trust that you can solve that issue is still very limited. So I know I spoke to Omar last night, and I keep hammering this home to a lot of my clients that video is so important. A video at the top of the page or within the front page, definitely explaining how, or showing people how you're solving people's problems on the particular audience that you're targeting, will go down fantastically well on trying to drive people to get this demo. I'll quickly run through a couple of other things while I'm here. I mean, I've only done a very quick overview. There's a lot of things that you could change that I think would really help drive leads on the demo. Once again, on the About Us page, I had a look through the product pages. They're great. I mean, they kind of explain everything. Once again, videos and maybe some more true to life pictures may help, but I mean, they explain what it is that you're doing, and they kind of is technical, so that's kind of fine. The team, a couple of things: get photos of everyone. Once again, people help sell everything. People want to buy from people. People don't want to buy from computers. So that's one thing. A second thing, just make a note that obviously when you click to open a person's name, it shows their kind of CV. That's not mentioned anywhere, and people may not click. Minor thing. News page. I mean, it's fantastic you're using news. You should be putting out as much as possible. Obviously, this helps not only show you know what you're talking about, it shows where you are in the industry and what you're doing, updates, etc. Couple of things to note: I would probably categorize your news. Obviously, what you're talking about is some technical stuff, more PR related stuff. People might not want to try and read through and find it, so I'd probably use some sort of category filter. And secondly, utilising more videos. People like watching videos a lot more than they prefer to read nowadays. Obviously, there's caveats to that, but on the whole, that's what we're human beings seem to be going towards more now. Request a demo. Now, this is obviously, I would say, probably the most important page, other than your front page. I would say this is probably more important. This is the kind of squeeze page. You're trying to. The ultimate goal of the whole website really is either to contact you, presumably, or request a demo. Based on how blocky you've made these and obvious you've made the link to this page, I would say that this is obviously the key goal with this website. So obviously you can see when you go on this website, on this page, sorry, it's pretty lacking. I mean, if you haven't done a very good job of selling this demo up until this point, this is where you really want to try and close seal the deal, and at least get people to message you about the demo at the very least. So what I would do here, if I were you, would definitely have either a live chat or a contact number straight off the bat. Maybe below, please provide a few details here, just so people can phone you if they want to know what's involved. I mean, what am I actually getting from this demo? This is not explained here. I know you've probably mentioned it elsewhere on the site, but on this particular page, this is the sales page. I need to know exactly what I'm getting, how much value I'm going to get out of it, and so the value being the incentive, and that needs to be hammered home. I would also put a video here, probably of the either someone using the software or at least a video testimonial of someone who has used it and explains how much value they're getting. I see the partners at the bottom. Partners is great. I see you put that on all the website pages as well, which is great. The only thing I would say with that is probably do a bit of a bio on each one. Just gives credibility again. Not needed, but can help obviously drive home kind of how important the people you are that are working with, and how much kind of value they're adding to the business. And lastly, I don't know if you have, but definitely get Google Analytics installed. You want to be able to track what people are reading on the site, for how long, where they're dropping off of the website, i.e. how optimal is this request a demo, and you can start changing copy on the website, images, etc., to try and decrease your bounce rates, increase your page view times, and obviously ultimately increase your request demo conversions, which is obviously the key. On top of that, you can also get heat map software, which actually shows you where people are clicking on a heat map on a screenshot of the website, so you can get a real idea of where people are being driven to, where they're dropping off, and ultimately that will really help optimize this website. Yeah, sorry for the dog, and I hope I haven't babbled on for too long. I've tried to keep it pretty concise, and like I said, I'm more than happy to help you guys out if you have any questions or anything like that. So shoot me a message, drop me an email. Omar's got my number as well. And yeah, best of luck with the platform. It looks amazing from what I've read and what Omar's told me. So I can't wait to see you guys progress. And speak to you soon.